We are in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to Miami. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
And really, man, they played their hearts out. Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Absolutely right, Greg. That's all it takes. A play here, a play there, a detail that isn't accounted for. It stings.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Paul George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Kevin, back to you.
Well, you love that versatility, DA. Thank you. And boy, Chris, how much fun is it to have basketball back? Talk about some of the things you personally look for early in a season.
Oh, man, what I personally look for in the beginning of the season is how guys develop. And a lot of that is body language. You know, are you putting your head down and dropping your head after a shot? Are you not running back on defense after a turnover? These are all little things that show what you're thinking about. You know, I just kind of check out the development, but again, the body language. Is a guy playing hard through his frustration? Is a guy giving his coach eye contact in the huddle? Is he being a great teammate by encouraging guys? I'm passing to an open player for a better shot. And so those are the things that I look at. And then again, with the pace being at an all-time high, I think now is a new golden era of basketball where you can have so much more fun because you are no longer held to rules of not getting out at the shot clock, not getting on the fast break. Coaches are now encouraging this style, so the game to me is a lot more fun.
Whoa! Wow. And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Wade. He's tightly guarded. 3 on the clock. And Adams sends it back. And they're able to recover. A shot by Batum, no good. The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Zeller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And look, when you watch Zeller play, his game is all about activity. He runs the floor extremely well for a 7-footer. And remember, he also registered one of the higher verticals at the combine the year he was drafted.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Zeller drafted 4th overall. But to this point in his career, Chris, he's been mostly a role player.
Yeah, he needs to increase his shooting range the way that other bigs have. And even though he gives maximum effort every night, he has a hard time defending against quickness on the perimeter.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range, it's the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Zeller, a screen on George. He took good advantage of that screen. Batum's got 6.
Well, Batum is a volume 3-point shooter. If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up, most likely connected.
Patterson, that's good.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Stolen by Westbrook. Passes it to Patterson. Again, Oklahoma City.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Wade. Again, the Hornets score.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Walker against Westbrook. A baseline J, and it's good off the back rim and in. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Walker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
No good on that one. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and you know, that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
He hits the second from the line.
And the speed of Walker, I mean, it's sensational. He can switch gears, and an active player on both ends.
Westbrook against Walker. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
Throw good, Adams. In games that came down to one possession last season, Chris, the Hornets won 1 but lost 5.
Which is better than going winless in those games as they did the season before. But look, you have to have closers on your team, not just clutch players, but guys who can get their own shot against anyone.
And so Adams nails both of them. Hornets trail by 3. And here's Walker. He's coming off a 28-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Williams against Patterson. Back to Batum. And he nails the jumper. Batum's got his third basket of the night. The Thunder leading by 3. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Wade with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Miami. Pick by Zeller. Wade off the pick. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Wade has an incredible basketball IQ. I mean, when there are picks being set, he puts himself in a great position to score.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kicks to Walker. They set the screen. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
To the right side. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 8.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Wade left side. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
And Walker kicks to Wade. There's a screen by Williams. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Walker outside. The shot comes out. Westbrook with the nice D there. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Zeller. The kick out to Walker. Here's Batum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, so far, if you look at the totality, Batum has put together a very impressive career. He's had a great stroke from outside in addition to his outstanding defense. Oh, look, the multi-talented Batum. He has all the skills. He has the strength, the length, the athleticism. I mean, for him, it's all about staying aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And, Chris, some people feel Batum should take over games more than he does.
Well, he certainly has the talent. But then again, every team needs great complementary pieces, too, and that's what he is. You just have to decide who you want to be.
Lamb, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Paul George. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Marvin Williams. Here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Noel comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Grant in for Andre Robertson. Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Up again.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky comes in for Cody Zeller, and Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. No good from Grant.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
It's stolen by Lamb. Now here's Parker. Here's Lamb. They set the pick. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Guys, those are the kind of hustle plays that keep a team in front.
Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Land's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Thunder leading by 5. Shooter kicks to Adams. Screen by Adams. And the shot goes down. Adams has got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hernangomez passes to Parker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what a career it's been for Tony Parker. 4 titles to his name, a finals MVP, 6-time All-Star. I mean, the accolades go on and on for what is truly one of the most impressive resumes you'll see in the NBA.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And for Tony Parker, will certainly go down as one of the greatest Spurs ever to put on a San Antonio uniform.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And it's strange to see him in any other uniform than a San Antonio Spurs. And he made a move in the offseason. And, you know, here's what he brings to this team. A lot of experience, championship pedigree, and a guy that I think could maybe help get this Hornets team over the hump.
Patterson, the screen. Felton dishes to Noel. From past the arc, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Noel. Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Land kicks to Hernangomez. There's the pick. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And the Hornets with possession here. 8-point game. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And stolen by Noel. And they're running. Here's Felton. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Felton has got his first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Hornets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Free throw good, Hernangomez. See, Webb, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they could throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Wow. Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh, no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. Here's Patterson, and he makes the bucket, true contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Well, yeah, they've set an aggressive tone early. The trick is maintaining this momentum. It's easy to get complacent.
That free throw good from Patterson. Hornets trail by 12. Over to the wing. Inside. Hernangomez. And the bucket counts. Three-point chance here.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Thunder.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
That free throw good from Felton. Both free throws good from Felton. Hornets trail by 12. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
I don't know, but one thing I do know is that he'll hear about that shot during the next timeout.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Outside Kid Gilchrist. To the inside. Here's Hernangomez. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Hernangomez. To the middle. Kaminsky misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Schroeder kicks to Patterson. Out left to the wing. Patterson setting the pick for Felton. Misses off the left iron. Hornets trail by 14. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 5. Oklahoma City has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Noel. The Thunder with another miss. Charlotte shooting to start out this game about 43%. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college, but Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Nobody near Schroeder from outside off the mark. Now Kaminsky. Here's Parker. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Russell Westbrook is surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Oh, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George and Grant. Felton is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Noel in at the center position. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Webb, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin? I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Good point. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. Grant outside. Felton inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Parker with it. Now Felton defending. And finished off by Kaminsky.
He doesn't have the big vertical or the long arms, but Kaminsky's sheer height makes him a threat to throw it down.
Noel, a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Fade away. Paul George grabs the miss.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and the rejection by Noel. Down low, here's George. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too. And that sends Nerlens Noel to the free throw line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. For Oklahoma City, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williams comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Wade, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Walker's subbed in for Tony Parker. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dennis Schroeder. That's good from Noel. And so here's Charlotte, down by 15. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Westbrook against Walker. Over Westbrook. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Thunder leading by 15. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Marvin Williams.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Grant. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season. Second in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
And looking back at his #2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Using the screen, Westbrook. That one a little long.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off him. Just couldn't knock it down.
Kid Gilchrist against George. Shot from 12. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And Noel kicks to George. True on the 14-footer.
Timeout.
George has got his first bucket in this one.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. The 4th spot held by Steven Adams.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Hornets trail by 18. And Walker kicks to Zeller. Outside Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Always a solid all-around player. Marvin Williams' improvement from range has made him a little more dangerous.
Well, think about this. Over his first 3 seasons, he shot under 30% from distance. That's not good. But in recent seasons, he shot over 40% a couple times. That's great. That'll keep you relevant in today's game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams.
At this point in his career, Williams knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself. You love that about him. He focuses on playing within the system.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Some incredible performance in recent years, C-Webb. Are there any NBA records you think that will be broken soon?
Well, let's see. Maybe Curry will break his record again for threes in the season.
Yeah,
he beat himself. He's 1 and 2 in that. Maybe he'll be 1, 2, and 3.
Right,
or he and Klay Thompson. Maybe Klay Thompson will be 1, 2, 3, right? You know how that goes. How about Wilt's most consecutive triple-doubles at 9? That seems crazy. Curry's most threes in the game at 13. Shout out to Dennis Scott that was at 12, but sorry, D. Scott. Curry, he can shoot too. And how about the most points in the game by a team? 186. I would love to see that one. So,
you'd love to play in that one.
Yeah, I would love to play in that one. How many threes are going to be shot in that game?
Yeah.
But the great thing about it as a fan, I don't know which ones are going to be broken, but I'm watching because we want to see records get broken.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Williams kicks to Wade. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. There's the screen. Pick by Zeller. Batum with the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Williams a screen. Wade passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. Batum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Batum's got 13.
Kevin Batum catches fire so quickly, he's very aggressive on offense.
Here's Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. George against Batum. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And timeout called. James Borrego has had enough.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
And a brief check of the stats for Russell Westbrook. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 10 assists and 10 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Walker against Adams. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. To the inside, Adams. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Releases from 15. Wow, way off on that one.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Wade outside. 5 on the clock. Batum wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide-open 3 like that.
And George gets it to go.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Pass to Wade. Pick by Zeller. Off the screen, Wade. But they recover it. Williams can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Pick by Zeller. Paul George with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. George has got the ball.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
They've come in with a great overall strategy, the right attitude, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Outside, Batum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Batum's got 15.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Screen by Adams. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Walker with some nice D. Hornets trail by 18. Williams' shot is off.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Here's Patterson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Outside, Walker takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's known for his unselfish play. Zeller sets a solid screen, springs open his teammate.
Here's Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And looking now at some numbers for Steven Adams. Last year, getting it done. 4th in field goal percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. No good on the free throw. Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Hornets trail by 18. There's Walker with the three. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. No good. Shot missing. Charlotte has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Deflects the pass. Walker the pass to Hernan Gomez. On the wing, Batum. Defended by George. A shot by Batum. No good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. Parker comes in for Walker. The Thunder also changing it up. Grant, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Schroeder. The Thunder with another miss.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Guys, Jeremy Lamb, 2 years at UConn, drafted by the Thunder, but he's come into his own with the Hornets.
Yeah, and what some exec call the second draft, finding young players who, for whatever reason, haven't been able to make an impact with their first team. Sometimes that change of scenery and ability to mature can do wonders for a player.
Two shots.
Free throw good. Hernan Gomez. Good on both. Oklahoma City leading by 16. And here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Screen by Grant. From deep, George. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City. Down low, here's Parker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Parker's got 5 points so far. Kidd-Gilchrist against George. Pulls it up. That one, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Stolen by Grant. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Grant sets a screen for George. And it's George again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Patterson with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Passes to Lamb. Kidd-Gilchrist trying to free himself up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Raymond Felton.
Now, after that great college tournament we all remember Jeremy Lamb performing in, Lamb was drafted 12th overall by the Rockets, but his career had a bit of a seesaw for a while.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Lamb drops them both. The Thunder leading by 15. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, George with it. Felton kicks to Grant. Patterson, the screen. George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. To the paint, here's Kidd-Gilchrist. And slam dunk by Kidd-Gilchrist.
Anytime he gets a chance inside, Kidd-Gilchrist is looking to destroy that rim.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, Russell Westbrook in the first half was outstanding. Had full command of the offense. He was pressing the action, as always, moving 1,000 miles per hour. But beyond the great production, he just gives your team a lot of life.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
The scene at night here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
Oh, well, you take some chances. Sometimes you can get burned, but you hope more often than not that you can be a catalyst for your team.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Williams is down low with Zeller. Kemba Walker is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Batum in at the 3 side. Zeller, a screen on Westbrook. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
On the wing, George shoots over Batum. Batum grabs the miss.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Westbrook against Walker. 14 feet away, but he stays with it.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Off target on the 15-footer. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams sets a screen for Batum. Clock at 6. Patterson bringing the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 15. Stolen by Walker. Here's Wade. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Wade is a powerful 2-guard, someone who forces these shots in despite getting whacked.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Wade, no good on the free throw.
I mean, I don't think most fans can understand the experience and leadership that Wade gives to his team and how huge it is. He's a fantastic player who commands respect.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Inside. Adams dishes to Robertson. Westbrook against Walker. Westbrook, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Oh, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
One shot, find the lanes.
That's good from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Westbrook up top, guarded by Walker. Adams, the pass to George. For 3, Westbrook. He can't hit that time. Walker with some nice D. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle, Batum with the steal. Down low, Williams. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Nick Batum, a versatile swingman out of France, a solid shooter and able to create for himself and his teammates.
Well, during his career, Williams has been up and down shooting the three, but you at least got to crowd his airspace, not let him get a free look when he's firing.
Pass to Patterson. Here's Roberson. Wade is covering. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And for Batum, a steady vet, but a huge contract.
Yeah, and that infamous summer of 2016 with the cap spike. I mean, he's a capable starter, but 5 years, $120 million, boy. That's a pretty penny.
And the Thunder making a change here. Noel's checked in. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
All right, here's a look at stats for Batum, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Westbrook with the block.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Adams' shot is off. Hornets trail by 11. Williams attacking. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Roberson. Wade is covering. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Westbrook.
And this is an overall excellent offensive performance for him. He's not afraid to take the tough shots. He's getting open, working within the flow of the offense. Heck, he's been the flow of this offense, and he's having a great night so far.
That's good from Noel. Both free throws good from Noel. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Roberson. Wade is covering. Westbrook against Walker. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook, no good.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Here's Zeller. Offensive rebound.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now, that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
And Roberson kicks to Adams. The pass to Westbrook. And the 3-ball is good. Westbrook's got 22.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first. Now he's got 1 in the second.
Pass to Wade. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
For Oklahoma City, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Two shots.
That's good from Noel. Both free throws good from Noel.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Batum against George. And Batum kicks to Williams. And another three for Charlotte.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
The Thunder leading by 13. Outside Westbrook. Over Walker. Here's Adams. Hornets with the rebound. To the inside, Zeller. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's 7 points for Cody Zeller.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
And George gets it to go.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Batum passes to Walker. There's the pick. Back to Batum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Last year, getting it done. 16th in scoring, 19th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Noel, a screen on Walker. Down low. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. He kicks it to Walker. Over Westbrook. Walker's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Westbrook against Walker. Good on the bucket. Westbrook's got 24.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Passes it to Williams. And the rejection by Noel. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Adams. 26 points for Russell Westbrook.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Good on the triple.
He logs his first three of the second half after nailing two in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. A terrific all-around player. Walker's improvement from range, Chris, has taken his game to another level.
Oh, yeah. He was much better inside the arc when he entered the league. But over his first 4 seasons, he shot around 31% from three. Then something clicked. Now, he's a factor.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And then for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Adams. Felton comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. From 10 feet out, and it's Noel missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. George has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Screened by Grant. George dishes to Felton. Back to George. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And it's sent back by George. Here's Noel. Noel controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Three-pointer. No good from Lamb. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Here's Grant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town.
And you know, for that Pistons game, it's going to be a battle
for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant drops them both. Hornets trail by 19. Now here's Lamb. He's got 7. Parker outside. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's George.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
First trip to the line for him here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 20. Here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Hernangomez with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. And again, the Hornets missing. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Now Parker, clock at 6. There's the pick. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Parker's got 7 points.
And Parker is a dead-eye jump shooter. You have got to D this guy up.
And George kicks to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. The shot, no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Kaminsky, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Noel. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Noel.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. That one misses. Hornets trail by 19. And here is Lamb. Pass to Hernangomez. The dish to Parker. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. And Lamb kicks to Hernangomez. The baseline J off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside, Felton. He dishes it to Schroeder. For the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's how you set a screen. Takes the D right out of the equation.
Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Felton. Lamb with the ball. He's got 7. And it's Parker in the corner. The 3 ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Charlotte shooting a meager 37% for the game. Taking a look at the Thunder. At small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Felton is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. They set the pick. Here's Batum, down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Lamb. Here's Parker. Thunder with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Noel dishes to Felton. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Parker. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Compared to when you were playing, C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. There's a lot more emphasis on mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders, the Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or there's a way to make sure to highlight you with the mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like it. And it's Adams on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? There's the screen. Parker against Schroeder. The 17-footer. That's short off the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Inside. Got a piece of it. Batum with the steal. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. The rebound by Patterson.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Chris, we hear the word switchability, popular term used these days. Talk about the importance of having guys who can defend multiple positions.
It's so important because it allows for the flexibility with your matchups. You can avoid being forced into mismatches. So you definitely need players like that. However, Kev, I think that the NBA is going switchability crazy. You shouldn't switch everything. Switching on defense should only be if the coach wants to take a player out the game or if it's just needed at the last second. Usually communication is the key because there are no new plays under the sun. You see the play coming and developing it, and if you can communicate, that's usually when you don't need to switch. I think coaches have lost trust in players' willingness to communicate, and switching has become kind of a lesser of two evils, I guess you could say. And I hope we get away from as much switching as we do because it puts guys in totally wrong positions. And if you have a smart offensive player, he'll pass his way out of that right to the guy with the mismatch.
Your take is real interesting.
And Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
From deep, George. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Here's George. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
Screened by Parker. And the pass to Kaminsky. Misses the three. Oklahoma City leading by 21. George passes to Schroeder. That misses off the backboard.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Kaminsky kicks to Parker. And stolen by Patterson. Adams down low. Hernan Gomez covering. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Kemba Walker comes in for Tony Parker. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Robertson's checked in. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
C-Webb, when you look at how basketball is taught at early levels for these kids, middle school and then high school, anything there that you would change?
Yes, I would change to developing all players and taking away positions.
Interesting.
When you are young and you're in, let's say, third grade and you're the tallest player on the team and I make you a center and I pull you to one end and I only show you how to make layups. I don't show you how to shoot threes or to dribble. I'm assuming that your body is always going to stay the same. And I believe that coaches should teach great skill set, shooting, passing, dribbling. And when you do that, a player can then become the full player they're intended to be instead of teaching incrementally where a player may get stuck and identified as this type of player his whole time. I think that really what you need to do is teach full skill sets and allow players to develop. Just think if someone would have said, Kevin Durant, you can only shoot layups. We wouldn't be able to see the true unicorn that he is.
Wonderful thought. George against Batum. 4 on the clock. Here's Roberson. And that one hits back iron.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And they pick up 2. Zeller's got 4 this quarter.
I love how Wade actively looks to find the open man. Look, he's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Williams passes to Wade. At the tip. The rebound by Steven Adams. Oklahoma City leading by 17. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Adams to the right side. And Roberson kicks to George. Adams sets the pick for George.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
To the inside, Williams. Second shot opportunity. That shot misses. Great D that time from Westbrook. Robertson dishes to George. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Zeller. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Robertson can't hit. Well, the Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Come on, man. The concentration that Batum has had on these and-one plays is amazing. He's used to finishing through physical contact.
One shot, find the lanes.
Free throw good. Nicholas Batum. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
This is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Screen by Adams. Robertson the pass to Adams. Back to Robertson. To stop the drought. Patterson can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
For the finish. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Robertson. Westbrook's got 28.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Pass to Wade. He tries for 3. Sinks the triple.
You better at least get a hand up on Wade. I mean, he's more than capable of bearing the triple.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Down low, George. An easy layup after coming off the pick. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Adams, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Goes up on the high post. Walker's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Tries it from 19. That misses off the backboard. Thunder shooting 43% from the field. Here's Robertson. Wade is covering. Patterson a screen on Wade. Here's Robertson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Hornets trail by 17. And Walker kicks to Wade. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Five to shoot. Stolen by George. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Picked by Zeller. Batum passes to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the better screen and roll prospects to enter the league in 2013. You see the hard work he's putting into it here in the pros.
Screen by Adams. In the corner, George with it. Back to Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Patterson, the screen, shoots the 3. Oklahoma City gets it back, and he gets the bucket. Patterson's got 20.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's part of what makes him a great player. His effort level always stays high.
Williams kicks to Batum. Pick by Williams. Batum shoots off the screen. The rebound by Steven Adams. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Westbrook against Walker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Williams in the post. Patterson's there. Outside, Walker. That one, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 16 here in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Russell Westbrook.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Parker subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Kemba Walker hits them both. Last year, the NBA moved the trade deadline to before the All-Star break, C-Web. Did you like that decision?
It caused teams to make trade decisions much sooner, and I like that. But I don't like the fact that maybe if, let's say, I'm a fan of Utah Jazz, and you trade the player that we love so much, and he's an all-star, and I can't root for him as a Utah Jazz fan. So as a fan, it gets a little bit tricky because that's still my player, and I want to celebrate with this guy at the All-Star break, but maybe I can't. But I think that what it does is it makes the teams much more competitive because no longer can you sit back and wait and have the time you could before to think as much as you could. Now you have to make a decision on who your team is, the identity, and do you want to get better now or take the risk now? And I think it's put some teams on the hot seat, and I like seeing teams on the hot seat having to make decisions. That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Felton the pass to Grant. Here's Diallo. He feeds it to Adams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
And the defense's goal has to be keeping MKG away from the rim. That's when he's dangerous.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.